We're living the dream a bit in that we're working on a farm. I suppose myself and my wife moved back from Australia in 2001, and at that time I was printing, and this place came up on the market and we just bought it. It had 20 acres on it. We had no plan to farm. So the idea about getting into horticulture came about when I was made redundant from printing. So the idea was, we've 20 acres here, surely we can do something, try and create a lifestyle or a living from the land. At the start we decided to grow for a farmer's market and a local box game. And that kind of got traction quite early, and we were working very hard, growing 30 different types of veg for maybe the first 5 or 6 years, and that kept growing and growing, but we weren't making much money. It took a lot of labour, a lot of skill with machinery, which I didn't have and probably still don't have, so we decided to maybe focus on crops that were more profitable, with less work, less handling, and things we could actually manage to do ourselves. We started to supply our local super value Reardons in Fermoy successfully, and we realised, hang on a second, we're making a few bob here and there's less work, and we're working really hard here and we're not making much money. So from that then we decided to supply into more super values, and we're currently in 9 around Cork. And so we operate all year round, we're 52 weeks of the year. In the winter, January is our busiest month, and people find that hilarious, you know, they kind of think, January, what are you on about? It should be June or July. But everybody's on a hell kick in January, so we need coverage, that's why we need the tunnels. And everybody's on the hell kick, so you need huge amounts for January, early February. And then into spring, then people come on, they're looking for fresh food, they're looking for the new season of everything. And you're off again then you're into the summer, and before you know it, then you're into the winter. So we actually grow outdoors from June till October. I heard about the Newbie project from Teagasc, and we were delighted that we'd be, you know, included or even considered. I don't come from a farming background. I grew up in a housing estate in the north side of Dublin. I know nothing about farming to start with, so I suppose it's great to be considered. I suppose it's the information is what we got, and it's exciting to see what other people are doing around Europe. So yeah, starting up from the business point of view, it's tough because I didn't have a business background. And you're dealing with professionals in other areas like supermarkets, and we're living the dream a bit in that we're working on a farm. I don't have to commute anywhere. I do 2 deliveries a week, and if I want to go for a cup of tea, I can go for a cup of tea. You know, I was standing in a factory for 20 years. You know, you go for your break at 10:30, you come back at 11. All that's gone. You know, I'm outside, I'm outdoors, I'm doing something physical, and there's a lot of thinking behind it, so it's quite enjoyable.